hold up. Even if I don't work, do I get my own? I do get my own. It doesn't matter who's paying my bills as long as they're getting paid. I'm not asking you, nor am I asking you. If you're not paying my bills, why you worry about what I do? I'm grown. I have raised the two of you.
Plus,
he said, a bitch like you can't be trusted, and so he moved out.
she's a beautiful woman, but she's a liar. She's a liar.
The lie detector test determined that she was telling the truth.
Would you please forgive me? I'm sorry.
Everything was going good. He was the guy that I fell in love with for the first week. He's breaking every single rule it is.
Wow.
He even lied about going to the strip club.
None of that is true.
So now the tables are turning. You think he's being unfaithful?
You know what they say? A person who accuses is the one who's doing it.
Okay. Then you came home.
Grown-ass man. Why can't I go to the strip club if I want to?
You
You ain't showing me no attention at home. You don't even have sex. When you have sex,
So here's the $1 million question.
$1 million question. Here we go.
That's right now. Welcome. Meet sisters Kanisha and Misty. They say their mom is a mooch and expects them to pay her bills while she refuses to work. Let's find out what's going on. So, you're living at home, obviously.
Yeah. Apartment.
Right? So, your mom's expecting you to give all your salary to pay the bills.
Pretty much. I was working. She wasn't working. Now, I'm only 18, and I was only getting enough for me, right?
Part-time. Okay.
Yeah.
Salary.
And she said $200 a month. $200 a month turned to, well, Missy, you know the car's bill is, it's here. Well, the lights are here. The electric, might want to put in some there. Might as well put it all in there. So she said to me, this is what you should do. Pay this now. Later on, it'll go to you. What do I have later on?
Oh, really?
Another bill.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you say your mom doesn't work.
No.
How old is your mother?
48, 49.
49. Mm-hmm. She doesn't work.
No.
Wow. Wow.
I find that, I find that very hard.
Yeah.
Do you live at home too?
No.
So you live on your own place? Okay, well, so how does she expect you to pay bills if you don't live at home?
Well, back in the day, I want to say a couple of years ago, she wanted me to put my name in her bill. And we had an agreement to do that for a month. It went on to 5 months. I found out that the lights were off. I had to pay $400 because it's in my name.
In your name.
And she wanted to fight me because I took them out of my name for her.
Who's the apartment name under? Hers?
It would probably be under all of ours.
Why won't your mom get a job? Or she thinks that
really
she brought you up and she got 2 great-looking kids, they're smart, and now they're going to pay for me.
I don't know how far that's going to go, but I don't know. The thing is, though, I would say my mom has a lot of talent,
Yes, thank you.
Absolutely. But I feel like she's not willing to do the extra hard work.
So she's lazy?
Yes.
Oh, lazy.
Have you told her that?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And what is her reaction when you tell her that?
It turns into something big. To the point where it's just like, oh, okay, well, I'm just gonna walk over here and you keep talking by yourself. It goes into we're talking about this situation. It goes to my dad paying child support. It goes to we don't love her. And then it goes into the Bible.
So where did she get her money from? Other than you guys, where did she get her money from? Oh. Okay, men? Men? Yeah, you could say. Have a couple guys. What do you mean? Whoa. What do you mean? You could say. She has a couple of guys. What does that mean?
She has friends who is willing to do whatever they want to keep her happy. Yeah. So she takes that and abuse it and use it. Just about.
And I'm reading between the lines here that I probably shouldn't. Is she giving sexual favors for that money, or is it just they're just giving money?
Now I don't know about that one.
Okay. It's me just asking a question.
Yeah.
So what happened when your mum fell in the store?
I'll explain because I was there. So, I mean, we're walking through the store casually. And she was behind me, actually. And bloop, bloop. What happened? And she falls on the floor. It wasn't funny, but it's like, how did you just get on the floor?
Now, the thing is, me and her both was there. We're in front of her, and she's like right here in between, but she's a little more feet behind us. And we're walking. Hey, what are you doing down there? In a sense. We didn't see anything on the floor. She said some dressing was on the floor. Now, I did see the dressing.
It was, sure.
It was some dressing on the floor, and she fell on that. And it kind of, she said something happened with her knees, and it slipped her disc. So from there, no, not even from there, but in a sense from there, it's been, every time I try to work, it's always
an excuse.
Something. Yeah.
Yes. So you think she's faking it? Or milking it?
Milking it, yes.
Yes.
I mean, she probably has some issues here and there, but that doesn't prevent you from working.
Yeah.
You know?
It goes now to the point where it's like, if she go to work...
So what she's saying is she can't work because she's hurt.
Yeah.
Right? She slipped on the salad dressing. Or whatever. Okay. Well, let's get Cookie out here, your mom, and see what she has to say. This should be interesting. Come out, Cookie. How are you?
Trying to call me a prostitute? Really, prostitute? Really? I don't work because I wasn't hurt?
Mom.
Really?
Hi.
Seriously?
Mom.
Oh, hey, Robert, look.
How are
Look.
I'm looking.
You're gonna say that I don't work? You live with me, Misty.
You don't work, but you don't work.
Okay, hold up.
You do you want to
Even if I don't work, are you taking care of me? Do you take care of me?
I have.
When? Please tell me when. Please tell me when. When did you take care of me? Please tell me when, Nisha.
You're living with
Cookie.
us.
I don't live with you.
You were
And you live with me. Really?
Cookie.
Seriously? Are you guys saying I'm a prostitute?
Cookie,
Really?
sit down.
We've never actually said...
Okay, you guys are saying...
Let me ask you this question. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Robert.
Nice.
Thank you.
good.
Hello.
Thank
All right,
you, Robert.
so let me ask you
I don't
this.
know how I'm doing.
Let me ask you.
I don't know.
I'm
You
here.
tell me.
I'm here.
You tell me.
Cookie.
Hi.
Okay.
Hello.
So did you know that your daughters felt this way?
No.
Okay.
No.
So do you work?
No, let me say this.
Okay.
Let me say this.
No.
I'm a jack. Hold up.
No.
Hold up. Because first of all, I'm a Jacquelina of all trades. So I do hair, I do makeup, I do photos, I do it all. So I don't have to go to someone's 9 to 5 to say that I work. No, I don't have to go to someone 9 to 5 to say I work, but to say, do I get my own? I do get my own. So that's what's important. Okay. That's how I take care of you, okay? Because, Missy, you do not work right now, do you? And when you was working, you wasn't taking care of the bills. You're supposed to learn responsibilities, as I've tried to teach you, and so have I done for you, Nisha, teaching you responsibilities. But don't say you take care of me because you do, or you pay out a little something.
So tell me something. If you're big on responsibility, which I really appreciate, didn't you get kicked out of your apartment in 2013?
We've all gone through some problems, honey. We've all gone through some problems. So if
why did you get kicked out?
First of all, I didn't get kicked out.
Okay.
I lost my job because of my illness, and because of that, I was not able to work. But to say I got kicked out, no, I didn't kicked out. And I knew responsibility to go ahead before I got kicked out.
All right,
so that means you didn't pay your bills, so you got kicked out. Yes or no?
No,
yes
it wasn't that I didn't pay my bills that I got kicked out. It wasn't that I wasn't able to pay my bills when I was sick. So it wasn't that, no.
So let me ask you this in a different way.
Go ahead.
Did you pay your bills for your apartment?
I did.
So why did you get kicked out?
Because I got sick.
So you got sick, you paid your bills, and they kicked you out of the apartment. Why?
I was sick, was unable to pay when I got
so
sick.
You didn't pay your bills.
When I was sick, I couldn't pay my bills.
I'm just going to the responsibility
Go
part.
ahead.
I'm
Go
just going
ahead.
to the responsibility part.
Well,
I get that you were sick and you went through that. That's all I'm trying to establish. Why you were kicked out. Big on responsibility. You were teaching her a lesson. You made her pay a percentage of whatever, right? Which I'm okay with. Actually, it's called growing up. But when you put somebody else's bill in somebody else's name, they're responsible for that bill.
Right.
So she ended up paying $400 of what?
And why did you pay the $400? Why? Please tell them why.
Because you didn't pay the bill.
No.
Yes.
No,
The
no,
lights were
no,
off. You mean
no,
didn't pay
because
the bill.
you
When
decided.
the lights are off, that means you didn't pay the bill.
That's because you decided to you intervened before I paid the bill. So do not do the, oh, well, you didn't pay. You didn't allow me to pay because you didn't want it to be in your name.
The
You didn't want it to
lights
be in your name anymore.
The lights were out for how long?
Nisha.
Who agreed to pay the bill?
We
Did you agree together?
No, we didn't agree to pay no bill. It was you're paying your bill, but it's in my name.
Right, and
Okay.
I was paying my bills.
Obviously not if they were cut off.
No. You didn't want it in your name
So you
anymore.
work at hairdressing, you do makeup, you do all this stuff, right? So that's cash
Right.
under the table type thing? Okay, so you pay your bills. These guys are saying that you don't work and that you get money from other sources. I don't care where you get the money from. That's your life. But what they're saying is they're paying all your bills. Is that true or not?
It's not true.
Okay.
It's not true. So please tell me, guys, because if I knew this, I would know that I wouldn't have to pay my bills, period. So please tell me the last time you paid my bills. Please tell me that. Please help me
Why do you
understand
look
this.
sad now?
Please help me.
Yeah.
It's not sad. I'm used to it, you know.
Used to what?
Used to this. When she's talking, I tend to just shut down because it's in a sense, it's like, oh, well, Mom, this is why. But look, this is why. But this is why.
It doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So you live at home, you don't. So why don't you move in somewhere that you don't have to pay bills and you don't have to?
I've thought about that. I'm leaving for school in January.
Good for you.
So,
What are you studying?
CNA. I'm going to get my CNA stuff.
Awesome. Very cool.
So, because of that, I don't want to leave and then try to adapt somewhere else when I know I'm already about to go or whatever.
But she would survive without you guys, right?
Supposedly.
Or would she?
Yeah, it's what she says. This is what she says.
Well, it's funny that you say supposedly who's paying the bills. No, you're not paying any bills. I mean, and you're not either. You don't even live
You're
with
not
me.
either.
Really?
So what are you
Who's
saying?
paying my bills then? Because I don't live with you.
So
we live together.
So tell me about.
So she lives with me. So who pays our bills?
So she's not paying the bills. You're not paying the bills.
So who's paying the bills then?
I guess your sources.
the guys that you like.
Oh, so if it's the guys that I like,
don't know.
then that's my business. Am I right? Absolutely.
Coming up. Do you ever talk to them about that in a convivial, congenial way?
Without raising your voice, Mom.
Or without raising your voice, Miss.
Absolutely
Or
not.
Nisha.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Let's keep it honest.
Yeah, but he asked me.
Let's keep it honest.
So if he asked me, let me.
Let's keep it honest.
Okay.
And later.
That's false, man. That's false. That is false.
So I don't know the answer.
Not true.
After the break.
Who's paying my bills as long as they're getting paid? I'm not asking you, nor am I asking you.
You have to.
Okay? So then I'm not asking. No. As a responsible 18-year-old, same here, same what I did with you. As a responsible 18-year-old, you're going to have to get out one way or another, and you're going to have to learn these responsibilities, Missy. And if you don't know them when you're at home, when do you learn them? You can get out there and you don't know anything. So I try my best.
Hang on.
I try my best.
Hang on. Did you learn anything from your mom about
Responsibilities from
responsibility?
her about paying anything? No. I moved out. I got away. I ran. It wasn't.
It was good you ran.
I'm glad I ran.
Why-
I'm glad you ran.
So why are you so angry?
First of all, I'm not angry.
Wow.
Here, hold on.
hate to see you angry.
Let me say this. Let me say this. When it comes down to you're being picked on all the time, let me say this.
So are they picking on you?
Let me say this. Let me say
This
this.
is another story.
Let me
Well,
say
let's-
this.
I'm finding out the story.
Okay. When you feel like you're being picked on, they're saying they're paying my bills. You've already asked them, do they pay my bills? And neither one of them pay my bills. So when you start just picking and nicking at every little thing that I do, of course you become defensive of everything these two try to bring before you. Because it's like we're nitpicking on this, we're nitpicking on that. If you're not paying my bills, why are you worried about what I do? Why are you worried about what I do? I'm grown. I have raised the two of you. So why is it that, oh, you don't pay your bills, but do you pay my bills? No. When I say yes, you're gonna have to have you need to put a bill in your name, or you need to do something as a responsible teenager or as an 18-year-old. You're about to venture out there on your own, so it's time that you learn these things.
Well, I totally agree with the learning piece, okay? And I do.
Dog is alive.
But here's my opinion on the changing the name of the bills. That should never. You want to collect money, I'm all with that. But changing names on bills to put it in their name?
No.
That's
we
not
wasn't
good.
changing names. Her and I, we discussed that. That wasn't.
Yeah, but it was the bill was in her name.
Right, her and I discussed that. We talked about that. That wasn't we changed name. That wasn't something that I did on my own, and it just so happened to come through. So just tell him.
It wasn't that she was giving me responsibility. I was already out the house.
No, he's not talking about responsibility.
But I'm talking to him. So it was the fact that it wasn't no responsibility because I wasn't living with her.
Okay.
So she didn't teach me anything because I moved out. For me to learn myself, not for her.
So you run an apartment now. You pay your bills.
Everything myself.
So you're self-reliant,
Yes.
right? What do you want to say? Sorry, Missy. What did you want to say?
Oh, right. She went back to saying we're picking on her. Now, this is something that she has been saying for years. And this is to all of her kids.
Okay.
We're picking on her. We are, what else did she say? Basically, we're picking on her. We gang up on her. In any way, shape, or form. You have to understand, most of my brothers and sisters, we hold things back because she says stuff. And if we're talking to her, it's just like, well, I'm talking, so you should just shut up.
Or I'm the mom, and that's not what it should be.
How many other siblings are there?
It's 3 more.
3 more. Mm-hmm. And you feel they all gang up on you?
At times they do.
Okay. Do you ever talk to them about that?
I have.
Hang on, let me finish. Let me finish my sentence first. In a convivial, congenial way of communication, like I'm doing with you, without raising my voice?
Absolutely not.
Without raising your voice, Mom.
Or without raising your voice, Miss.
Absolutely not.
Or Nisha.
Absolutely not.
Okay. Yes.
So I'm asking I ask you a question.
He asked me.
Okay.
Let's keep it honest.
Yeah, but he asked me.
Let's keep it honest.
So if he asked me, let me
Let's
do that.
keep it honest.
Okay, so anyways.
There we go.
So anyways. Well, when I talk with my children, the reason we're here today is because I really wanted to resolve this situation because I'm tired of the bickering. I'm tired of the back and forth. Oh, you this and you that and you're this. And I've tried my best to, and I used to sit with my kids all the time and we talk for hours. And I can talk for hours, like who cares? And anyways, I like to talk to my kids. And
like this?
I like to talk to my kids.
Loud?
No. So I'm loud, period.
No.
Okay.
But no. I like to talk to my kids. So when I come to them and I try to talk to them about things, it's like, we don't want to talk about this. We don't want to. And I'm like, only thing I
Because
want
of
to do.
why, Mom? Why don't we want to talk about
Can
it?
I just
Anything I
say an
wanna do is
observation?
resolve.
I'm going to give you an observation here. First of all, they're no longer kids. They're young adults.
Okay. But they're my kids. No.
Okay, they're always going to be your
not
kids.
Little kids, but they are mine.
they're big kids.
Right, I understand that.
So you have to teach them and talk to them like adults. She's already out. She's going to school. They're going to be in the big wide world on their own.
Absolutely.
You teach them and you talk to them like they are children. You talk down to them, and that's what you do. Even when you walked out here, you did the same to me when you're talking to me. Maybe that's your nature.
I am very bossy, yes, because I have been violated by myself.
Look at you. You didn't raise us by yourself.
You didn't raise it with me.
Here's the thing.
How?
Cookie.
How?
How was I going to do that?
Cookie. Focus for 1 second.
Please.
Here's the thing.
Control it.
She can't. She cannot control it.
If
This is what happens
you
every
feel
time.
picked on, there's a reason you feel picked on. And let me tell you why. Because you're opening up the gates and teeing up the ball, ready to be picked on. The way you teach these, the way you talk to them, and the way you act yourself. You're the mom. Everybody chipping in and paying. Absolutely. That's called, that's called growing up.
Right.
But you have to teach them and talk to them like they're adults and allow them to express their opinions the same as you are very loudly expressing yours.
Okay.
Loudly.
You're too busy shutting them down to allow them to talk. And if you allow them to talk and you talk and communicate in a nice way, you get a lot more done instead of the cookie way or the highway. Because it's not going to work like that. The world doesn't work like that. If I said, oh, everybody in here's got to do what Robert Irvine says, somebody's going to say, oh, yeah, and then the rest are going to go, well, I'm not doing what you want.
Robert, let me say this to you.
That's the first nice opening of your mouth I've heard.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm glad everyone
let me say this, Robert. When I sat and I talked to them about trying to get our family back together, I just lost my mom, okay? So I said, you know, I really want a relationship with my kids so they don't have to go through what I went through.
Did you go through the same thing with your mom?
In a sense, I did, yeah.
Okay,
I did.
okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
Okay. So at any rate...
Okay. So when you lost your mom, how would you think they would feel having bickered with you and argued with you and something happened to you?
This is my point. This is the reason we're here, because I don't want that.
Okay.
I don't want that. My thing is with them, I said, hey, I've lost my mom, I lost my father, and I said there was issues that we didn't get resolved.
What were those issues?
There was a lot of issues. I mean, we couldn't talk. They're gone now, and I can't resolve that. Hey, let me get my kids together and say, let's resolve this issue before it's too late.
All right, let me ask you a question.
Let's resolve this.
Your parents, you couldn't talk to them, right?
Right.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Okay.
You're doing exactly what you did with your parents to these.
Okay.
Right?
I mean, it's what you know. It's what you know. So
I know,
what I knew.
but this is a chance to change that.
Exactly my point. When we were talking about coming here to try to resolve this situation, I said, come on, guys, let's sit down, let's talk. Of course, Kenesha was over the phone, and Misty and I was there. And I sat down and I said, well, listen, let's talk about what's going on with us and see if we can resolve it. We may not even have to go on the show, but let's just see if we can resolve this.
Right.
I mean, because just let me know. Sometimes I may be screaming. Sometimes I may be angry about some things.
That phone call wasn't for that. You said that phone call was because you felt like we was going to gang up on you.
Gang up on her.
You're going to leave.
You're going to walk off the show.
That's what you said.
What are you talking about?
That's why we got the call.
No,
see what's happening. Here's what's happening.
Wow.
Can't get anything
No, here's what's
out.
happening. If you want to sit down and talk and not have the cookie crumble, right? Because that's what's going to happen. You have to allow them. You can have your opinion, but look what happens when she opens her mouth. You like all of a sudden you.
Defensive. Always defensive.
Because I'm not even allowed to talk right now.
No, but
You've been talking.
Really?
We
No.
haven't been talking.
We were listening to you.
Robert, what I'm trying to say to you is when I tried in regards to getting this resolved, I wasn't yelling or anything. I can't help I'm loud.
Can I say something, please? This is when we're talking and I get up and I walk away, usually it's because she's not letting me talk.
Okay.
She's talking over me. She's getting offensive. I'm the mother. Oh, and also, she calls me the devil.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
Not
here's what I want. We can go round and round on this, guys, you know, because we're saying the same things. You have to listen. Half of parenting and growing up is listening. Listening to what the issues are, correcting the course of action together, and moving forward. Because if you can't move forward, and I said this, you'll end up with a family of dysfunction, and that's what you're going to end up with. And then you'll have kids, you won't see the grandkids, you'll have kids, you'll graduate, you do all these things that are great in life, and you won't be part of them. And at the end of the day, if that's what you want, keep arguing. But that's not what families do.
Yeah.
Help each other, support each other, no matter who pays the bills. And by the way, you should pay bills. That's part of growing up. That's what it is. Do you want to do that, or you're not going to do that?
Robert, this is why I'm here.
Good. So tell them that you want to change, you want to communicate, and you want to listen, and vice versa. Tell them.
Not just you want to change. Can you change?
I don't want negatives. I want positives.
Go ahead.
Can you change, and can you talk to them? It's not overnight either.
Of course. This is what's happening here.
I just want a simple.
Can I finish, please? This is what I like here. I would like for us to get along as family like we're supposed to. You guys are my daughters. I love you. I want the best for you and everything that you do. And everything that you exceed with, I want you to go as high as you possibly can. The purpose of me coming on here is to clear this stuff up. I don't want to keep going on with my life with the same way it happened to me. So, of course, I want things to change. I'm willing to change whatever it takes That's with both of you. Whatever we need to do is what we need to do. And it starts here.
Get up and hug each other. You've all got to want to do it.
We'll be right back.
And that goes for both of you, too.
Yeah, because I would love to hear what was that.
It's not. The most awesome parts of my job is catching up with former guests to see how life has been since appearing on the show. Remember Destiny and Gary? They came on the show because Gary was accusing his wife, Destiny, of having sex with his brother. The couple was on the brink of divorce because of the scandalous cheating allegation. Take a look at this.
He went from this sweet romantic guy to this accusing, possessive, pretty much. And he said, a bitch like you can't be trusted, and so he moved out.
My brother don't have no business sitting this close to her like they had been kissing. She talking about she was showing him pictures? Wow, really? She goes out, then she comes home smelling like sex and all that.
Oh my God, no. That's not true.
She's a beautiful woman, but she's a liar. She's a liar.
You ever had sexual relations with your husband's brother, Tarvis? Destiny said no. The lie detector test determined that she was telling the truth.
Please forgive me. I'm sorry. I really am. I'm sorry. From the heart. I'm sorry.
So, did Gary and Destiny get a divorce even though she proved her innocence? Let's find out. Please welcome back Destiny to the show. How are you? Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
So, last time you were here, you passed the lie detector test, and Gary apologized, and then what happened after the show?
Okay, on the plane, we had a good conversation. We moved back in together. Everything was going good. He was the guy that I fell in love with for the first week. For the first week now. After the week went on, it went back down to its old ways. Yes, I got accused of cheating, just not with the brother this time around. We set rules for each other. He's broke the rules, like we're not supposed to go to no strip clubs. We come in at 2 o'clock. You know, we work on our marriage. He's breaking every single rule it is. Wow. He even lied about going to the strip club.
None of that is true.
My cousin caught him at the strip club, okay? Because he told me he was going out with some homeboys with some drinks.
Okay.
So, my cousin, we talk periodically, and she called me and said, hey, Destiny, guess who's in the strip club? I'm like, who? And she said, Gary. I'm like, what, really? And she described everything he had on from top to bottom and everything.
What's wrong with that?
So,
Yes.
So he was actually in the strip club?
He was actually in the strip club. Now, mind you, so when he came in, I confronted him. Of course, he lied and denied, like usual. So I put my cousin back on the phone, and she said, no, you was there. This is what you had on. So he had to come clean. And so when he came clean, you know, he apologized about me, my favorite things, and all that. Then he wanted to come in one night. He came in at 5. Now, mind you, we set each other to come in at 2. He come in at 5 in the morning smelling like cheap women's perfume. Yes.
That is a lie.
So
that's a
the
lie.
rules. What were the rules? Tell me what the rules were.
The rules is we're not supposed to go to no strip club. We supposed to be in by 2 o'clock in the morning, both of us. And
That's a lie.
then he set a code on his phone.
Just making up stuff.
He claimed the reason why he set the code on the phone is to keep my son out of it. Okay. No, my son's not 2 or 3. My son is 11. That is a damn lie, and you know it.
So he didn't. Gary didn't stay by the rules. Straight away.
No, at all.
So
at all.
You think he's back to his old ways?
Yes, he's back to his old ways.
Why? Come on now.
So you caught him lying about his whereabouts?
Yes.
Proved that, and he came clean and he said, yes, I was there?
After the fact, I had to put my cousin on the phone, and she confirmed everything that he had on. Then he decided he would come clean. Until then, no, he denied it all the way until I got my cousin on the phone.
So let me ask you this question.
that was one time.
Do you like going to strip clubs too?
one-time thing.
No, not really. It's not my thing.
Oh, so you just go to clubs, he goes to strip clubs?
I don't even do clubs. I do bars, personally.
So now the tables are turning. You think he's being unfaithful?
Yes, because all his accusations that I get, you know what they say, a person who accuses is the one who's doing it.
Okay.
So he doesn't come home after work? He goes out?
He goes out.
For what?
We're supposed to be in by 2. He comes in 5, smelling like cheap women's perfume, like I said. He claimed it was his friend's girlfriend that gave him a hug, and that's how come he smelled like that, which is
he has
a lie.
sex in over a
So he
month.
doesn't answer
So
his
what?
phone?
No, he don't. He don't answer his phone when he's out.
So-
he sends it to voicemail.
So why are you still with him then?
Because I do love him. I mean, that is my husband. You know, I'm trying to go by my vows, but I'm the only one who takes these vows seriously. He takes his vows seriously when it's convenient for him.
Okay. So you gave him you came here and we give him a lie detector test
Yes.
today, right?
Yes.
You put your phone on silent. So what?
So about the strip club and the infidelity.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I think it's about time we brought Gary out because he's chomping again. Gary, come on out here.
Oh, that's a lie. You know, you just told me a lie like that, man. I pay your phone bill.
So what that do?
That does a lot. That does a lot. Yeah, it does. Because for one, you want to talk about my phone? You want to talk about my phone?
You the one who claimed you
Why?
want-
Why?
You the one
What
who
you
put a lock
talking
on your
about?
phone.
I can't
I didn't
have
put a lock
privacy
on
on my
my
own phone.
phone. No.
Oh, your phone be on silence all the time.
Damn lie, and you know
Your
it.
phone
No.
be on silence
No.
all the time. We
No.
had that conversation all the time
My phone
about
don't
your
be
phone
on
being on
silence.
silence. Really?
But I don't put no
Yeah,
phone
come on.
on my damn phone. I don't
You
do
have?
that. No,
You
that's a
have?
lie. That is a,
Even
brother,
on
that's a lie.
Facebook?
No.
Even on Facebook?
I did.
Really?
No.
Yeah. Me and
No,
you
I
had
didn't.
that
Hey,
conversation
Gary, how
a
are
long
you?
time.
Hi.
Hi, Robert.
How are
I'm
you?
sorry.
So last time you were here, hey, you were on one knee and you begged Destiny for forgiveness.
Yeah, I
right?
did.
Okay. You made all these rules. You went home and you were nice for about a
That's
week.
controlling, Robert.
That is not
That's
controlling.
That's
If it
controlling.
was that controlling, why the hell did you agree
why
to
you
it?
gotta put why you gotta have me to basically lie and
Get it out.
Yeah,
Thank you. Get it out.
Yeah, why?
So you were wrong. You were wrong.
But
when
you agreed
accused
to
of
the
me,
damn
right?
rules. You agreed to it.
Yeah, cause you want to control somebody. You want to
That's
control
not-
somebody.
I have to go by the same rules. It ain't just one
Why?
way.
Yeah, that's controlling.
So-
yeah, I'm not a kid.
5. Then you
I'm
came
a
home.
grown ass man. Why can't I
that
go
do?
to the strip club if I want to?
Then you shouldn't have
Yeah,
never said
why
you
can't I
gonna
do
agree to that
that?
damn
So-
rule.
That don't matter.
Why can't you
That
buy-
don't matter.
why can't you
Hey,
buy-
You ain't showing me no attention at home. You don't even have sex. We ain't had sex in over a month.
wonder why. I wonder
yeah,
why.
right.
I wonder
exactly.
why.
Tell
I
me why.
wonder why.
Tell
'Cause
me
your
why.
ass
What somebody else?
No, that's you, and that's why I'm here for the answers today.
No, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So let me calm down, breathe. So why, if you're going to a strip club looking for spending money, why don't you spend money on lingerie for your wife? And
She don't what I want. She wanna hang out and she don't ever have time for me. So
That's a lie.
okay. So why? Why
That's
should
a
I
lie.
stay at home?
That's
So I'm gonna go out and have fun
okay,
and
so
party.
if you're a grown man, and you go out with your friends,
Well,
right? You go out with your friends. You come in at 5 o'clock. Why don't you just say I was with my friends at a strip club?
Exactly.
You chose not to tell her that, right? You lied to her. Mm-hmm. Yes or no?
All the way until I got my cousin on the phone.
Nah, yeah, I did. I did do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did do
okay.
that.
Okay, so
Right.
so you could have just said, "Hey, listen, this is what happened." You didn't, and now you want her to trust you, right?
Robert, I'm just tired of going through the controlling. She want to try to boss me around.
Okay.
That's
She
not-
don't want to spend time with me.
That's not
and then,
true. That's the other way around. Hell, you out.
And then on top
You
of
out
that,
doing what you doing with your homeboy.
How you gonna get mad if I want to just have attention and spend time with
Do
you?
you love this
but,
woman?
Yeah, I love her. Of course I do.
Because we came here for answers. We came here
Yeah.
for answers, right? Stand up, face each other. Stand up and face each other. Face him that way. So what happens if Gary fails this lie detector test?
He got to go. He got to hit the road, Jay.
he go?
He got to go.
But-
Just talking.
No, I'm
She
not.
just talking.
No, I'm not.
She
No, I'm
just
not.
talking.
No, Robert.
Don't
No, I'm
even
not.
believe
No,
it.
I'm not.
Don't believe it.
So what
That's
happens
a
if he
lie.
passes? What happens if he passes?
It's a lie.
Then we can work on it if he passes. But I don't believe he's gonna pass it.
That's your opinion.
Okay.
You're
Well,
entitled to your opinion.
Yeah,
What that
you
do?
so
Are you
right.
nervous right now?
No.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
good.
like sweating.
I'm hot.
Yes,
Yeah.
you are.
I'm hot.
Really?
All right. We asked Gary, have you been to the strip club more than one time that Destiny's cousin saw you there? Gary's answer was no. Lie detector determined, however, That was a lie.
That's false. That's false. That's not true.
Why are you smiling?
That's not true. That's not true.
That's true.
Honestly, that's not true, Robert.
You so right.
No, that's not true.
Right.
That's not true.
You're laughing.
Absolutely right.
No, I'm laughing because I was trying not to get upset.
What you upset for? You the one who's failing.
What'd I do?
Okay. We asked Gary, did you get a lap dance from the strip of the night Destiny's cousin saw you at the strip club?
Yes.
He said yes. Gary confessed and said yes. So here's the $1 million question.
$1 million question. Here we go. Here we go.
Gary, what are you running for?
What am I running for? I ain't running. I'm just backing up because she keep walking up on me.
That's okay. Just so I'm nice and close.
You instigating, Rob.
I'm not. I'm just reading. We asked Gary, have you ever had oral sex or sexual intercourse with a stripper at the strip club since you've been married to Destiny? Gary answered no. Lie detector determined. Ever had oral sex or sexual intercourse with a stripper at the strip club since you've been married to Destiny? Gary answered no. Lie detector determined he was telling a lie.
That's false, man. That's false. That is false. That's false. That's false. That is false. That is false. That's not true. That's not true, man.
Get up off.
That's not true.
So what do you want to tell her? Now's the time to come clean. You've already failed it.
Robert,
So now's the time to tell her.
Honestly, that's not true. That's not true. That is not true. I haven't cheated, and I confess about some things happened a long time ago when we first got together.
What was it?
You know what we talked about when I cheated when we first got together.
No.
Yeah.
Well, this is
That's the only time I done cheated on you.
the only thing you confessed about was getting a lap dance.
No. But I'm saying I confessed to her, because I only been one time. But I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth, man. I'm telling the truth. I haven't, honestly. Man, I'm not trying
But I've passed mine.
But you passed yours.
Yeah, I've passed mine. I've passed mine.
So I don't know the answer.
Not true.
So what? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
So what are you gonna do? You have
He
a
got
choice.
to go. He got to hit the road. Bye-bye. It was nice knowing you.
You ain't going nowhere.
No, I'm not.
You ain't going nowhere.
No, I'm not.
You ain't going nowhere.
Go.
Well, that's for you to decide yourselves. All I can tell you is, hey, I read what we ask you, and they're very specific questions. Remember that. You say he's got to go.
He got to go.
What do you say? You're not going to go?
That's a lie.
I think
He's selling a lie.
She just blowing smoke out her ears.
No, I'm not.
I think you should apologize if that's the case. If you're not,
But I'm apologize about something I didn't do, Robert.
okay.
Why I'm gonna do that?
Okay, then I'm not gonna change your mind. If you say you didn't do it, that's up to you.
About something I didn't do.
Hey,
That don't make any sense.
hey,
Really?
here.
But-
I just want you to hold them, and you can even have the one where he told the truth. You figure it out for yourself. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
We haven't had sex in over a month.
Okay, we haven't had sex in over a month. It's because he's been out with his homeboys, so in the strip club, so he has no room for me.
Every time it's like she never has time or she not making time. So what else is for me to do? I just go and hang out and party.
Oh, I'm gonna move on. It's divorce time. I can't, and I will not tolerate this.
I mean, it was just some things that happened in the past before now. And only thing I can say is that it just came out at the wrong time.
My husband, or so-called husband, made me look like an ass because I passed my lie detector test and he failed almost every single damn question on this lie detector test. So you gotta go. Like my mama always told me, one man's trash is another man's treasure. So now, it is what it is. He got to go.
Do you? My guest is joining me today. A healthy relationship starts with good communication, mutual respect, and a willingness to trust one another. We need to be open and honest with our loved ones, but also respect our differences and accept each other for who we are. I want to hear from you, so go to our website, therobertirvineshow.com, or visit us on the Robert Irvine Show social media pages. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.